Hi, I'm Layo Olarinde. Here's your Channels TV news recap for April the 24th, 2025. Flight activities, including those of Air Peace, are being disrupted at local airports as workers of the Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NIMET) stage protests over poor working conditions. The strike, which has lingered into day 2, sees passengers on scheduled local flights stranded at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, and others. Air Peace informed its passengers that the airline had made the decision not to fly due to safety issues. Meanwhile, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has announced that a forensic audit of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited will soon commence. Mr. Edun, who was speaking at the Nigerian Investor Forum, which is holding on the sidelines of the IMF World Bank Spring meetings in Washington, D.C., explained that the recent rejigging of the management of the NNPCL is part of the cleansing the federal government has taken to audit the company. In Abuja, the sole administrator of Rivers State, retired Vice Admiral Ibas, was among state governors that attended the National Economic Council meeting at the Presidential Villa today. Ibas is making his debut appearance at the NEC meeting after his appointment as sole administrator for Rivers State by President Bola Tinubu following the suspension of Governor Siminalayi Fubara in March 2025. On the foreign scene, the public can begin visiting Pope Francis' tomb at the Roman Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore as early as Sunday morning. This according to Vatican spokesperson Matteo Bruni. The funeral of Pope Francis, who died on Monday aged 88, will take place at the Vatican's St. Peter's Basilica before his coffin is transferred to the Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica later in the day. Finally, in sports, Newcastle manager Eddie Howe has returned to work at the club's training centre after recovering from pneumonia. Howe was admitted to hospital earlier this month and missed league games against Manchester United, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. And that's your channel's news recap. Visit channelstv.com for details on these stories and more. I'm Layo Olarinde. Thank you for watching.